Hello and good day. If you were thinking that every part of our Earth is controlled by humans, you have to abandon that idea at this moment because there are a handful of places in the world that are completely controlled by dangerous animals. It's hard to believe you'll be able to come back to some islands because of these animals. Just imagine how scared you would be if you saw one poisonous snake because of their ability to attack you. If you go to an island where there are poisonous snakes in every square foot, how wouldn't be afraid? From today's world, we are going to talk about islands ruled by animals that are full of such dangerous experiences. Stay tuned until the last second of this interesting video. The Komodo Island in Indonesia, which reigns as the #1 dangerous species of reptiles. We find this dangerous animal with a body size very similar to the Varanus salvator species of reptiles found in Sri Lanka and is found in the island of Komodo, which belongs to Indonesia. This animal is the name of this island name, the Komodo dragon. The animal has very sharp teeth and strong muscles and has the ability to chase prey very quickly. In terms of size, the body grows to more than 10 feet in length, and the weight of an adult animal is about 300 pounds. The Komodo dragon's hunting tactic is to stealthily stalk its prey and bait it with a poisoned meal. The bite paralyzes the animal and causes blood clots to form. Meanwhile, after the animal becomes weak, the body is eaten part by part. They have the ability to eat a small animal in an instant. Although these animals have not been reported to hunt humans, the venom of this animal is enough to slowly kill a full-grown human. However, the fact that people have the opportunity to watch this animal in a protected area of Komodo Island is also special. It has been calculated that there are more than 5,000 Komodo dragons in the entire Komodo Island region. Number 2, Christmas Island. Christmas Island is full of billions of red crabs that cannot be stepped on. Although not as dangerous as Komodo dragons, this animal population creates quite a disturbing environment for humans. But seeing millions of these red crabs at once is a sight to behold. It is an amazing experience on Earth. Australia's Christmas Island is a human-inhabited island, but during the red crab migration, the red crabs are the permanent owners of the island. They look like a red carpet rolled out to anyone watching. Why are these millions of crabs migrating? It is an important part of their breeding process. After reproduction, female red crabs must go to a beach to lay eggs. In this way, millions of their eggs are released into the coastal seas. About a month later, small crabs hatch from those eggs, and the previous process repeats itself like a cycle. In this way, during the migration of red crabs, special laws are in force in Australia's Christmas Islands. It was to allow the normal human life and the process of these animals to be successful without collision. Sometimes even the roads of this island are closed when the animals migrate. Number 3, Snake Island in Brazil, which is considered the most dangerous island in the world. Ilha da Queimada Grande, or known as Snake Island. This island is a paradise for snakes. A paradise for snakes, but a valley of death for humans. Because 1/5 of the world's most venomous snake species live on this island. You will be surprised if you ask how many snakes there are on this island. This amount is more than 43,000. Approximately 400 types of snakes belong to that amount. In fact, snakes can be seen in every square meter of this island, and the snakes on this island have the ability to kill people at different levels of lethality. When bitten by some snakes, people have to face dangerous conditions like kidney failure, internal organ melting. Also, successful antidotes to the venom of many of these species have not yet been found. That means a bite from that snake will surely kill you. That is the fate of many who visited this island. That is why the Brazilian government has issued an order prohibiting travel to this island. Number 4, a place where monkey attacks come true as shown in movies. Santiago Island off the coast of Puerto Rico is home to an invasive monkey species. When you ask about the behavior of these monkeys, even when you see herds of monkeys in different places, you are likely to act with more care than usual. because the rhesus macaques on this island are generally intelligent animals, but they are very aggressive in front of people. Many cases of these animals attacking people in herds have been reported from this island. Those attacks can be very lethal to humans. Even viruses like herpes B are at high risk of infection. The reason why this island is filled with thousands of monkeys goes back to 1938. At that time, a group of scientists kept a group of rhesus macaque monkeys brought from India for research purposes. Over time, the environment was created for them to grow with less human influence, so they have grown in such a large population. However, tourists have been given the opportunity to visit this island, but it is unique that a special safe environment and safe cabins have been created for that. Number 5. The beach is attacked by sharks if you step on it. Usually, when we say sharks, what comes to our mind is that they are an animal species that usually live in the deep sea, right? But due to reasons such as heavy polluting human activities and overfishing, they are moving closer to the coasts. The area around Réunion Island, which is located next to Madagascar, is also an area with a strong shark population. The bull sharks that live in the vicinity are the most dangerous of these and are responsible for most of the attacks that have happened so far. The most important reason is that they have the ability to get close to freshwater ecosystems. That is why they have the ability to reach more beaches compared to other sharks. It was said earlier that the main reason for these attacks is the heavy shark population near the coast and the careless human activities. You may have realized that the same reason is responsible for the frequent wild elephant attacks in Asian countries, because the land where they lived has been cleared for human habitation. Because of that, the amount of land and resources they can consume is limited. That's why we should always work to maintain a sustainable relationship between humans, other animals, and the environment. Number 6, Rambari Island, full of crocodiles, which was a decisive factor in a world war. You will be surprised if a group of crocodiles became a decisive factor in a world war. It has been that way. This is about the dangerous Crocodile Island. During the Second World War, the Japanese soldiers who led the battles based on Burma had to face a very unpleasant experience. This incident that took place in 1945 is still at the top of the worst animal attack list in the history of the world. A shelter for hundreds of crocodiles on Rambari Island in Burma. During the war, the Japanese soldiers who passed through this place had to face the threat of these crocodiles instead of the pressure from the opposing sides. It is said that more than 1,000 Japanese soldiers have been attacked by crocodiles during that time. So the remaining Japanese soldiers had to retreat from this land to save their lives in this situation where they had to face a threat even more than the threat from the opposing sides of the war. If you have watched movies about World War II, you may have seen horror scenes about this incident in Burma. So if you thought that we, the people, own every inch of land in this world, we think that idea has changed by now. In addition to the places that we brought today, there are many places that have been invaded by cats, places that have been invaded by various insects, and places that have been invaded by various reptile species. We will talk about that in the future. If you think this video was important, don't forget to share this video with your curious friends. So at the time of saying goodbye, wish for a victorious day for you.